welcome to Maker's Gonna Learn. This is my first live stream hosting, that is, in a long time, and it's Becca's first one hosting with me in a long time. Becca, this is weird. This feels weird, doesn't it?
Right. I mean, we're live on Facebook every Thursday, but yes. I feel like
the roles are always reversed. You're always the beautiful face that they always see.
Never behind the computer.
No.
This is exciting.
It is.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
Yes.
I cannot wait to do this live with you. This is not a craft live. This is going to be demonstrating some of our favorite Cricut hacks for you. So a lot of these are going to be throwbacks. This is the perfect live to watch if you are brand new. If you do happen to be brand new, you've never watched a live before, first, welcome. My name is Rachel, and the voice you hear from beyond is Miss Becca, and we are both craft producers here at Maker's Gonna Learn. We love to teach people how to use their die cutting machines, specifically the Cricut, and we are having an amazing little sale for you guys today. We want to offer our membership to you guys for $1. This is a trial membership. You guys can pick 20 cut files or fonts from us, so definitely go grab that if you haven't already. Just make sure you use the link that Miss Becca has provided in the comments or the very first link in the description below. Grab that, try it out. If you're brand new, we have so many good resources for beginners to help you master your machine and things like that. So get that membership, test it out. If you love it, then you can grab a yearly membership to get the best value and get the most amount of resources for the least amount of money. So we cannot wait to see you over at Maker's Gonna Learn. How are you all doing? Hello. Dave, hi Rachel, love the accent. Where are you located? First of all, thank you very much. We are here in East Tennessee, so I have a bit more southern twang than the rest of our team here, even though I personally don't think that I do, but thank you very much for that. What, Becca?
Nothing. Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Becca gotta keep her in check today already.
Oh my!
I hope you all are doing so well. Hello, Sarah, Tiffany, Debbie, Shay. Dave just joined the other day. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Welcome. We hope that you all are having a great day. Again, we're demoing 10 Cricut hacks. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be live so that you guys can ask all of your questions. We're going to do our best to get through 10, but if you know us and we know you guys might ask a ton of amazing questions, and we might not get through all 10 today. You never know. We're going to try our best though, so stick around. Feel free to ask all of the questions that you have, and we're going to be excited to jump into this. So again, I have 10. I have them written down so that I won't forget them for you guys. Let's see here. So grateful. Thank you, April. We're grateful for you. I hope y'all are doing well. Miss Becca is going to stop me and make sure I don't miss anybody's questions. It's Miss Ashley's first live. Ashley, welcome. We love live streams. We love talking to you guys. We think that this is a great way for you guys to get to know us better and see what we're about. And again, grab that membership for $1. If you've a little bit been on the fence and you just want to try it out, it's a great way to not have to spend a lot of money to see if this is something you want to be a part of. So definitely do that. Again, the link is below. Miss Becca drops those all throughout the comments, and I think we should just dive on in. I think we should dive on into the first hack. I'm gonna have to kind of clean up our work surface a little bit today because of course you guys know we like to display what we're doing for you. Let's see, great question. Do I get selling rights to use your cut files if I pay monthly or just yearly? Miss Becky, love the question. The answer is you only get that free commercial license if you are a yearly member with us. Now, our yearly member is the best value membership tier that we have at Maker's Gonna Learn. You guys save an average of $48 over the course of a year being a yearly member versus being a monthly member. So if you would like to go that route, you do get a lot of amazing bonuses like different courses and that free commercial license and things like that. So if you guys are interested in selling the products and crafts that you make, definitely go yearly. That will be the membership you will not want to miss out on. Yes, thank you guys so much. Super value. Okay, so the very first hack, you've probably heard about it. I know you have if you've been around with us for a while, is how to clean your mat with a baby wipe. Now, we have several videos on how to clean your mat with LA's Totally Awesome, which is a cleaner you can find at the Dollar Tree. You can use, what is that other one? Dawn dishwashing liquid, and then you can use baby wipes. We have taught how to do all of them, and we use a lot of them, but Becca, hands down, we use the baby wipes more often than not.
It's so therapeutic.
It is therapeutic. So we're hopefully clean this entire thing today. Look at this mat, guys. This is one of Becca's well-loved FabricGrip mats, and we're gonna be able to clean this today. So again, through all of this process, ask your questions. We can't wait to be able to share with you guys some answers live. That's one of the great benefits of being live with you. Feel free to ask any questions about the hacks, the membership, anything like that. So I'm gonna make us a little hole here so that we can make sure that we are in frame for you guys as we're cleaning this today.
There was a quick question. I want to interrupt you.
Absolutely.
Where do I find the commercial license on the website?
Great question. Great question. So correct me if I'm wrong, you can contact customer service if you want that. However, you do not need that really unless you just want it. As soon as you become a yearly member, any active yearly members already have that automatically. So if for some reason you need a paper copy, something to print out, you can contact customer service at our contact page and let them know that that's what you would like, and they will especially be happy to give that to you as well. And I dropped something, so let me pick it up. Sorry, guys. Lot on the table today. Let's see. Have I missed anything, Becca?
We have lots of first timers, new
That's
members, friends who are new to cricketing and are excited to try to start a business making cards. So that's super exciting. Yes.
Oh, I see a question from Miss Robin.
Yeah.
Won't fuzzies get stuck on the mat while using baby wipes?
Question.
This is a great question. So Becca, let's go ahead and switch cameras, and I will answer Miss Robin's question here. So one of the big things you guys need to know is when you use baby wipes on your mat like loses all stick when you are cleaning it. It's like when it's wet, it's not sticky at all, which allows you to be able to clean it off as best as you can without compromising any of the stick. It actually really helps the process. And a lot of people ask, guys, these are Equate brand, fragrance free. They have aloe and vitamin E, which neither of those matter. I'm just letting you know. Just everyday clean wipes. That is what this is. Really, a lot of people are saying, do I need a specific brand? You don't. Anything that you guys can just grab. I think maybe an important thing is fragrance free, so you don't want any extra chemicals if you don't have to have them. So we just take a baby wipe, just kind of wad it up a little bit, and you're going to want to do little circular motions. Now take a good mental picture of this thing. It's a mess. We're just going to start in the corner, little circular motions, and you can already see this just transforming. It is amazing. And again, Miss Robin, as soon as this gets wet, it's like it's not sticky at all. I mean, it's just slippery, which is amazing. So once it's dry, you'll notice that nothing, no little fuzzies are on there at all. So look how dirty, guys. So gross. I'm just gonna continue going in circular motions. Becca picked the perfect word for this. It is therapeutic. Mm-hmm. Therapeutic, 100%. Absolutely. And Miss Terry asked a good question, and Becca already answered it. Wow. Thanks,
You
Becca.
can address it, though. It's a great question.
You're totally on it today. So she said, what does the membership go towards? I'm guessing you mean the dollar deal, which is the deal that we would love to offer you guys today. And that is a trial membership. So it's not technically a monthly membership or a 6-month or a yearly membership. It is a trial membership. It's for 30 days. So you guys will be able to have access to our website for 30 days. You can download any 20 cut files or fonts that you like. You can browse around, see everything that we have to offer, see if you might enjoy it or not. And at the end of that 30-day mark, after you guys have been a dollar deal member, we will automatically roll you over to be a monthly member. Or like, I would say like 80% of our dollar deal participants, they choose to go ahead and upgrade to yearly because it's such an amazing deal. They see what we have to offer with our membership. They don't want to miss out on anything, so they just go ahead and upgrade a couple of days into their dollar deal membership. So whatever you choose to do, just know that you're going to have a ton of fun at Makers and Learn. So definitely grab that dollar deal for sure. But good question though. Absolutely. So guys, we're 2 in. I'm sure I could maximize these a little bit more, so I'm going to try and do that just so I'm not so wasteful. I'm just going to try and make sure that we're using all of this that we can. Is no one's mind blown? Oh, Ashley said so satisfying. Charlotte asked a great question. How often should you clean your mats? Charlotte, I love that. So like the question on how often should you change your blade, or how long does a bulk roll of vinyl last, it completely depends on how often you guys craft. what you craft with, the products and projects that you make, and so on and so forth. So if you guys are using felt like Miss Becca does quite a lot, you're definitely going to need to clean your mats way more often than most people. So it's totally up to you. Now there was another good question here. When do you recommend to replace a mat? Amy, we will clean a mat several times before we replace it. Honestly, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. Usually we will throw out a mat if we've cleaned it several times and there's just no hope for it, or if we accidentally snap it, which we do sometimes here. It's just something that happens. So really we'll try and get as much life as possible out of our mats. We always have brand new mats handy at any point in time. We never want to be caught with a snapped mat and no alternative. So make sure you're definitely buying some extra mats to have on hand for when you do have to throw away a mat. That's a really, really good question though, absolutely. Pam, Becca's already answering you, but I will answer it again. Do the wipes need to be alcohol free? I'm gonna say that's gonna be best. Yes, you don't want the alcohol to hurt your mat at all. You really want this to be as natural as possible, I guess. So do be careful when choosing your baby wipes. But to my knowledge, the actual term baby wipes, I don't think they have alcohol in them. But you guys are asking some great questions already. I love this. And me and Becca are still getting used to this, guys, but I've been doing it this whole time and haven't even noticed. I know that really I could come all the way back here and still be really well in frame. Me and Becca are used to reaching so far out of frame for this. So sorry about that, guys. Learning curve for sure. Oh, guys, look at this. I'm gonna try and definitely refold this around so that I don't have to get another wipe. And guys, it's gonna stay not very tacky for several minutes after you clean it. Don't freak out though. I would give it like 15 or 20 minutes, allow it to dry, and then you're gonna have a gorgeous mat. So for baby wipes, give or take a couple, you could probably do this with 2 or 3, especially if your mat was not as dirty as ours. But that right there, guys, is a new mat. I wish that I had a mat that was used similar to this. That way we could just do a side-by-side comparison. But this is amazing. Okay, Miss Ashley said, do I need the commercial license to sell anything I use with my membership? Ashley, I think you might mean one of our memberships. So with our membership, if you are a yearly member, an active yearly member, you can sell any project that you make using our cut files and fonts up to 500 per cut file. I hope that makes sense. Anything other than that, then you would need something that's called an enterprise license, but I don't think we have ever had that happen where someone needed an enterprise license. But yeah, that's a great question as well. I have a monthly membership to another site. Are your fonts different? Vega says. We have hundreds of fonts, guys. We have so many fonts. So I'm sure that you guys could find a lot of different fonts that we have that no one else has. We love to get fonts that no one else has. We add font collections every single month as well. We add new cut files and new fonts every single month. We give you guys something every single week, which is insane. You guys are spoiled rotten, but we love you. Okay, great question, Charlotte. I love that you're asking a question about a mug press because we don't have it on the table or anything like that, but me and Becca have been working with the mug press a ton. She says, what is the biggest size mug that can go in the mug press? So this question kind of depends on what you want to do with your mug press. If you're talking about like the only recommended sizes, it's 11 to 16 ounces. However, there are a lot of videos on YouTube. We have some where we put different size, different dimension blanks in our mug press and made it work. Sometimes you have to put them in upside down and things like that, but 11 to 16 ounces is a really good way to go with that. So our mat already getting sticky, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side because our first hack is already over, which is nuts. I love it. Now, our next hack has to do, this is definitely for the newbies, okay? So this is for the newbies. We're just gonna have a mat here. This is just a regular standard grip mat. I'm gonna grab some pieces of paper here. So if you guys are wanting to use paper at all, this is gonna be an amazing hack for you. So we're gonna take our paper, place it on our mat, And let's just say we're gonna cut out a card base or a mandala or something like that. You're gonna go ahead, load that into your machine, let it cut out, and then you'll be able to remove your design because the Cricut did all of the work for you. So what you might wanna do is take it and peel it up. And if you peel it up, your paper is gonna curl. I picked this specific mat so that it wouldn't curl for us, so that I could show you the difference. Because if you want it to curl, I will definitely show you it curling. This is a Cricut mat, which is a standard grip mat as well. This is just brand new. So if you take this and you want to peel it up normally, just peel up normal, just like this. Just like you would any project. You're going to curl that paper, guys. Look at that. And this, guys, this is what we don't want out of a card base or a mandala. We don't want this. So we're going to throw that away, unfortunately, and share with you how to remove this properly. Now, the first tip, of course, is pick a mat that is better suited to your paper. So you don't want like a brand new standard grip mat if you're using paper. That was what we used for this paper. And also, guys, I had to add some dramatic effect to it. This will happen no matter what type of mat you're using. But if you want to avoid this no matter what, even if we stuck this piece of paper on that strong mat, we could get it off with ease using this technique. So once you have your paper down and you already go through and cut out your image, I'm going to burnish that down really well with my hands. What you're going to do instead of peeling up this way, you guys know what I'm going to say, is you flip the mat over. You want to put your mat face down, and we like to say use gravity, let gravity help you. So you're going to remove your mat from your material, not your material from your mat. So you're going to hold this down and hold your material down and curl up that mat, and as you pick it up, there is your paper, perfect, nice, and clean. And we'll try it on this sucker too. This again is that really, really strong grip. It even tore some of that paper. So let's see how good we can do it doing it this way on a super duper sticky mat. So I'm gonna place that down and then peel it up just like this. Oh guys, it's looking good. Beautiful, look at that. No curling at all, beautiful. So that is an amazing hack if you guys really want to make sure that you're minimizing damage to your project, especially if you're using some delicate paper and things like that, which a lot of us use all the time. Now I'm going to stop and make sure that Miss Becca is not overwhelmed and ask her if there's any questions I can help her with or any friends that need any assistance with anything. Becca, how are we doing?
Pretty great. We have some questions and we've had some up in the feed a little bit about the membership. So I don't know if at some point we want to kind of go over even just the dashboard of the membership.
Sure.
We have a new member who's asking if they can go back and watch our old content. Do we have printables that she needs to print out? And then there was one more. What was it? Oh, do we find it easier to use the MGL site on our laptop or her phone?
All good questions.
Yeah.
All good questions. So Becca, this is a good time to just go ahead and switch over to the website.
Yeah, we're there.
We'll let them see what's going on over here. But Becca, you use your phone more often with the membership than I think I do. How do you like it with your phone? Personally, I use my laptop, and that's what I like to use the most, but let's let Becca weigh in.
Yeah, I mean, the website is super easy to navigate on your phone. It's very user friendly. There's a mobile version of it specifically for that. However, just searching files and looking at a quick reference for the printable like guides and things like that is great on your phone. I don't love downloading cut files and fonts on my phone and using them into Design Space. Just because, not because it's difficult, it's just so small on my phone that it's hard to do any sort of design work.
Yes.
So yeah, great question.
And I do see a couple that I want to go ahead and address before we move on, because just the point of these lives, guys, is to make sure that you guys are comfortable. So if there's any point we need to stop or go back and make sure you guys are clear on something, that is our job for you guys today. Miss Christina said, if my mat is still not sticky after cleaning it, do I need to replace it, or is there a product I can use to make it sticky again? One thing I want to let you guys know is this whole tack it thing that people are doing, it does not work in my opinion. It is not a good idea. It will give you more project fails than project successes. And what I mean by that is people are taping off their mats and spraying spray adhesive on them to add tack to their mats. That is just adding more gunk to your mats that you do not want to add. So unfortunately, if you have tried the methods that we teach, which is using these baby wipes, or Ellie's totally Awesome or the Dawn, and nothing seems to get your mat sticky, you might want to go ahead and invest in another mat, unfortunately. We know it's so sad to let it go, but at a point, sometimes we just have to get a new one, and then we get to enjoy that brand new mat. Tiffany, I am going to talk about this. This is actually one of my points. It is number 10, which is the only reason I'm going to address it right now, just in case you scooch on out of this live stream before we get there. How important is it to keep the plastic that comes on your mats? Very. It is so important. That's all I'm going to say, because again, I'll deep dive into that on number 10. And I think I got them all.
Yeah, I think you did. I think we're good.
Amazing. Okay, so guys, this is our homepage. This is what you're going to see if you would like to come over here. Now, anybody, you don't have to be a member to see everything we have to offer you at Maker's Gonna Learn. If you do click that dollar membership that Miss Becca just linked for you guys, this is the page that you'll go to. This is the amazing info that you'll get. It kind of breaks down everything that you get, 20 cut files, you get all of this amazing goodness, and you can go ahead and join. However, if you want to just bypass that and get a membership, if you want to just get a yearly membership, which is our best value membership, you'll have access to a ton of fun stuff. So this is our homepage, guys. We have cut files, we have fonts, and let me go ahead and switch us to just the plain join page. That always does a lot of, that always has a lot of information that maybe sometimes I forget, we forget as crafters, to let you guys know something about the membership that you might really, really want. So we want to make sure that you see everything there is to see here. And since I'm such a visual learner, I really just love these types of breakdowns here. So we have a best value yearly membership, a monthly membership, and a 6-month membership. You can see all of this that you get here. We have the cut file library, all of the fonts. We have amazing releases, like I said, every single week. That member only Facebook group. We have member only projects, commercial licensing. I keep forgetting about the 30 days to master your Cricut course. This is literally amazing for beginners. If you just got a Cricut or you're maybe struggling learning your Cricut, from opening it to mastering design space to all the troubleshooting advice to making a project, it's in that course, which is free to all yearly members. That is an amazing perk on its own. It's like $100 of value, $97. So you can come here to this join page and just see everything that we have to offer, all these amazing printable guides, so many courses for you guys, a 30-day challenge like we mentioned earlier. And then since, again, I'm such a visual person, I do love to see all of this goodness. So I hope that you do enjoy that. And then again, if you want to grab that dollar deal and get a trial membership for $1, you can try it out for 30 days, which is amazing. So let me know if you have any questions about the website or anything that we have to offer. We would love to answer those for you. Okay, so Becca, whenever you're ready, if we don't have any questions, we can go back to that overhead screen. And this next one, guys, I think it's going to blow some minds because we even have made the mistake. I want to say it was three years ago. We were compiling a bunch of amazing Cricut hacks, and this is one that we were kind of amazed by. You take a ball of tinfoil, you roll it up, you poke your Cricut fine point blade in it, and it cuts better, which means it must sharpen the blade. Incorrect. That's actually not what it does, but it feels like it was such a win that's what we thought happened. So let me go ahead and crinkle this all up. Wow, that was a lot quieter than I thought it would be.
Same.
Boy, I thought that would be so loud. Okay, so go ahead and squish this in your hand. Don't hurt yourself, of course, but just get it as tight as you can. And then you're going to take your fine point blade, and you guys know with fine point blades, there is that little blade that you can barely see, and then when you press this little button, it all pops out for you. So we're going to pop it out and then very gently poke it a couple of times. Whoop, it slipped out. That's cool. Just keep that held down, and it'll just magnetize right back in place for you. But that, guys, cleans your blade. It cleans it super well also. It does a really good job at taking all of that dirt, the glitter, the felt, anything that you've been using off of your blade. This is something that not a lot of people do either. The Cricut can cut over 100 different materials if you have a Cricut Explore Air 2. The Cricut Maker can cut like 300 plus materials. So you guys really put these things through the ringer. You switch out different materials all day, every day, and don't really think about cleaning these. So a lot of people think that a rolled up ball of tinfoil sharpens your blade because after you do it, your Cricut always cuts better, but really it's just cleaning it. But guys, how awesome is that? Honestly, how awesome is that? And that's just another thing, guys. I mean, we're so committed here to, even if we've taught it in the past, we want to come back and say, hey guys, you've grown as crafters, we've grown as crafters, here's why this doesn't work. And we want to tell you, like, we want you guys to grow and to learn and to become confident and well-rounded crafters. And this is how we do it. So if you enjoy these amazing lives, if you love me and Becca and the way that we just talk to you guys, you will absolutely love the membership. And we'd love to welcome you over there as well. So I hope that kind of blew some of your minds. Honestly, amazing. I love this trick. Honestly, if you just want to keep this balled up and just in one of your drawers or in your craft space or something, and this is just an easy way to clean it, because a lot of times, guys, I'll poke it out and use my finger to kind of clean it off a little bit. But number one, that's dangerous. And number two, it just doesn't get as well as if you just poke it with tinfoil. It just conforms to that fine point blade and just kind of cleans everything off of it. It's really amazing. Absolutely. Becca, have I missed anything?
I like this question. Is this membership associated with a Cricut membership or similar to it?
Oh, Marilyn, I love that question too. So we like to say here that the biggest difference between Cricut and us is the education. We love to not only give you guys cut files and fonts like Cricut does, but we want you guys to be confident with your machine. We want you guys to learn everything there is to know about your machine. Unfortunately, the Cricut does not come with any instructions, and we want to make sure that you guys know and master your machine. It's our job. We want you guys to be educated, inspired, and to have everything you need to make any project. We don't want you guys to be wanting to make money with your Cricut and taking orders from Etsy and get an order that you're shaking in your boots about because you're not confident in whatever that craft happens to be. We want to make sure you guys are happy and inspired and ready to craft. So that's our mission here. We want to make sure that you guys are happy with your Cricut. So speaking of, regardless if you have a regular Cricut, a Cricut Maker, a Brother Scan-A-Cut, or a Silhouette machine, all of our cut files and fonts can be used with all of those machines. So we're really, really inclusive of that. We love to make sure that all of you guys are included in all the good stuff that we have. So while we love Cricut and we use Cricut a lot, any die cutting machine that can be used with SVG and PNG cut files can be used with our membership. So it's amazing. Thanks for asking though. And honestly, guys, one of the biggest perks to membership is the Facebook group, and it is priceless. A lot of people say that's their favorite part. And we have member only lives over there. We give you guys a lot of first looks and announcements over there in the Facebook group. It's amazing. We have a ton of members who they don't want a Facebook page. A lot of people do, totally understand. So they use like a nickname or just their first name or something to get a Facebook group just to join the membership. Yeah. Jessica, new to this, is your membership different than Design Space? That's a great question. So we have a membership website that sells fonts and cut files and also education for you guys. That education and those fonts and files can work with Design Space. I hope that makes sense. So you can use everything we offer in Design Space with your Cricut machine if you so choose to. But Cricut Design Space is the actual software you use cut files and fonts with. So we don't have a software like that. We use Design Space. So I hope that does answer your question. Absolutely. So, okay, that was another one, guys. Again, another one bites the dust. That was a really great hack. I love that one. I think I need to put my fine point blade back in our machine because, guys, the Cricut won't tell you if your fine point blade's not in your machine. So all too often we'll take it out to do something with it and then throw our vinyl in there, unload it, and be like, oh my God, it didn't cut at all. I wonder why it didn't cut. Well, it's because the blade or the housing is not in clamp B. So,
it tells you, your machine tells you if it doesn't recognize, like if the knife blade isn't there or something like that. You would think there would be some sensor that tells you there's no blade at all in there.
You would hope so, honestly. I think that should be standard.
Maybe Cricut's listening. Make that a part of your next machine.
Yes, Cricut, if you're out there, you let us know. So guys, first off, look how adorable this shirt is. I love little youth shirts. This is so cute. I love this. So we're gonna do a hack today that Becca is, I think, the first one that showed me this, and it blew my mind. So if you're a beginner, because let me just be honest, Becca is all about her measuring tape. She's got that thing with her at all times. She loves measuring tape. So she measures once you lay out like, you know, an HTV design here. She'll measure it all, make sure it's like 3 inches from the neck and all that good stuff and centered up. And if you're a beginner, along with that, this is a great hack to do as well. So I'm going to take our baby EasyPress, which if you guys have not seen Becca's comparison between the Cricut EasyPress and then the Dododum EasyPress, I hope I'm saying that right, you will love that. They're very comparable, and Becca goes in depth. She puts these things through the ringer. She gets a temp gun out and looks at all the temperatures. That's a great video. Go check it out a couple weeks ago on the YouTube channel. That's a fun one. So we're just going to crank this baby all the way to 400, or excuse me, the highest setting. And then take this little guy off here. Now the hack here is we're going to make it a lot easier to position your HTV in the center of your shirt. Dave, can I use an iron? You absolutely can. How many blades are there and the most common ones used? Okay, Dave, I'm loving your questions today. These are great questions. The most common blades that are used are the fine point blade and the deep cut blade, I would say. I think that's the ones most commonly used if you have an Air 2. Then if you have a maker, you have that adaptive tool system, which allows you to do things like engrave, deboss, cut leather with that rotary blade, cut different types of soft woods with your knife blade. Can you use the engraving tool in the Explorer Air 2? Unfortunately, Miss Charlotte, you cannot. It does not have the ability to do that. However, there is an off-brand engraving tool that you can use in your Explorer Air 2, and I think we have a video on that as well, but it's definitely a good thing to try out if you like to do that. We don't really engrave very much around here, but definitely the fine point blade is the most used blade. That's a great question. So as I was talking about, this little hack that Becca showed me is gonna make oh, look at me, yay! Is gonna make centering HTV on your shirt super easy. So you're gonna take your shirt, and I love that we have a youth shirt because it's a lot easier to, you know, maneuver than like an XL that I would need just like putting on here. So you're gonna take this and you're gonna fold it backwards. So the center, and then you're gonna fold it and line up these little shoulder seams here. Line up those shoulder seams, line up that neck, just like that. Shake it out. This is such a cute little shirt. I could die. It's so cute. Becca, is this for one of your kiddos?
Sure it is.
Oh my gosh. So now you have your nice folded shirt. You've lined up the neck seams and the shoulder seams. Now what you're gonna do with your EasyPress, and again, this does not have to be a mini EasyPress. It doesn't have to be on high. It can be on any temperature, any size EasyPress. And I see a question. Miss Sharon, you're trying to skip ahead, Missy. She's wondering what these amazing rubber bands are for. And let me tell you, this hack right here is going to knock your socks off if you're wearing them.
Do I know this one?
Yes, you know this one. When I explain it, you'll know. Because I literally told you yesterday and today, but that's
okay.
okay.
Well, sometimes I don't listen to you.
guys, I love it.
She gave me a whole list.
Becca, at least you're honest, okay?
I was looking right at her, and she gave me a whole list of radio stations to try out today, and I was like, I have no clue what you just said.
No, guys, we listen to Alexa all day, every day, and I get here at 7, and everyone else gets here at 8, so I feel like when they roll in, they're like, oh my God, I hate this music.
She chose this again?
She chose this again, because that's my anxiety. And then, so I was like, hey guys, I looked up some more Alexa stations for us to listen to. What would you guys, and I rattle them all off. Like, Becca, what would you like to listen to? She looks at me, straight face. I have no idea what you just said. And I'm like, Becca, I just love your honesty. That's all I could ask for.
It's so bad. As a parent, like, I have learned to tune things out, and it really has, it's gotten bad.
Hey,
I've got to
okay.
stop.
Listen, at least
Not
it
that I'm,
wasn't
like, intentionally tuning Rachel out.
No, and it wasn't something super important. Like, no big deal. Hilarious. Okay. Carol. So you're going to take your EasyPress, whatever setting, whatever size you have, and you're going to crease this sucker. You're going to crease it, and you guys are probably just the light bulbs. I can see all the light bulbs going off on your heads.
Amazing.
Amazing. When Becca showed me this, I almost just fell out of my chair.
Rachel, I love that you're giving me credit for this, but I swear you showed this to me.
Did I show? Was it Tanner? Am I stealing credit from poor Tanner?
I should have just shut up.
Was it Boss Man? Becca, you should have taken this as a win.
Because we did that reel.
Yes.
And I was like, that's really cool.
Guys, Becca's head won't fit out the door after this live.
It's true.
She already gave her gave her cover away. And then, guys, when you open it up, oh,
Look at
my
that.
gosh.
Oh, amazing.
How well is that showing up on camera, Becky?
Right, great. Mhm.
Guys, and this is not so wrinkly that it's gonna, you know, make it hard for your HTV to adhere. Even if I lay it out like this,
It won't
so I
double
can't
your
see
HTV,
it,
yeah.
I can still see that line. It's just a nice crisp line right there. Gorgeous. And now this is the perfect center of your shirt. Like, guys, how cute is that? I absolutely adore it. I love it. Okay, guys, so another one bites the dust as well. Becca, have I missed anything in the comments?
Where do we get our Cricut replacement blades? Have we used? I've gotten a couple of questions, so I'm combining these. Have we
Sure.
used Amazon? Do we like them? What are your thoughts?
So, again, I'm not going to speak for MGL as a whole, guys. I'm just going to speak for me personally.
Uh-huh.
For things like blades or basswood or balsa wood, even some different types of materials like that with the adaptive tool system, I prefer to stick with Cricut. I just prefer to go with the brand. They've mastered the art because clearly they made it for the machine specifically. We have used some Amazon brand blades, and honestly, Becca, I feel like I can see a difference. I feel like we're throwing them away more often than we are the Cricut blades. And again, guys, you have to know we craft every single day. Our Cricuts are through the ringer. We have like 25 machines in this office, and all of them have been worked out very, very well. So do what you want. If they're a great deal, you can grab them. If you do all the math, you might be able to tell that they might save you money anyways, even if you're throwing them out more. But I prefer Cricut brand. Becca, do you have an opinion on that at all?
No.
No opinion on that?
Whatever you give me, I put in my machine.
I love
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did have a question, and I like this question. Does MGL's membership offer more images than Cricut? And I want to be 1,000% honest and tell you I have no idea how many images Cricut has.
Oh, God, like 30,000.
Okay, so
it's
the
like
answer is
so
no.
many images. Yeah.
However,
okay. Yes, go back. Go.
The benefit of an MGL membership, one, is that we give you guys 2 new cut file collections every single month, plus your font collection that's released. But we also do what is called member choice.
Yay!
Once a month, we have a member choice cut file collection launch. So if there's not something on the site, then you're getting things, or then you request those. It doesn't always mean that you'll get that, because sometimes we have requests for things that only one person
Yeah,
wants.
but most of the time, guys.
Yeah. And so if there are holes that we're like, yeah, we need to fill that, then we will eventually do that. So if Cricut adds new cut files, they're not necessarily listening to members based off of, and releasing based off of what members want. So I love that question.
That is
Thank you for
a great
asking
question.
that.
Yes. We like to say we might not have the quantity, but darn it, do we have the quality? And again, we'll get there. If you don't know the story, if you guys are brand new here, we started, and we've been saying this a lot frequently because I think it's very humbling to talk about, and a lot of people that join memberships, they're like, this membership must have started with all these cut files and fonts and members. And guys, it was Tanner, like 2 people. I was one of them. I was so lucky to be one of them. And Maker's Gonna Learn was launched with 30 cut files, 0 fonts, 0 printable guides, 0 free courses, 0 Facebook group. 30 cut files is all that we had, guys, and we got members, hundreds of them. And week by week, we grew in our cut files, we grew in our fonts, and people fell in love with us and with the community that we got to offer. And again, while we're not there yet, as far as volume of Cricut cut files, we'll get there, and we'll get there in our own time and in our own way, and it's going to be amazing. So if you just want to like stick around and see where we take this membership and how we can make you a confident crafter, grab the membership. You can get it for $1 today if you want to try it out for 30 days and get 20 cut files and fonts. Look at everything that you're missing, and we really hope to see you there because it's a wild ride and it's an amazing ride, and we would love to help you through that as well. So for our friend that was super eager about this craft, this exact hack, she was wondering what all these rubber bands were doing. This is a super, super fun hack that we have heard of here, and that we grabbed a bag of these. I think we just got these at the Dollar Tree, but you can get these off of Amazon, at Walmart, really anywhere. The only thing is they have some super awkward sizes, like this giant one. I don't know what we would use for that much. However, when you have rolls of vinyl like this, which who doesn't, if you buy them in 12 by 24 rolls, or if you have them on a Cricut roll and then you use them, of course, sometimes it's harder to keep them on a roll. You don't want to keep them on a roll. You might need those to go in your scrap bin. So this is an amazing way to, James, hurry up and tell me what you're doing with the rubber bands. Josie, that is hilarious. So these are color coordinated so that you can roll these on your scrap vinyl rolls and keep them in order without having to like write on the back or anything like that. So let's just say purple is for vinyl, black is for HTV, green is for glitter HTV, blue is for glitter vinyl. You could do some for Sport Flex. You could do all kinds of different things with these, but have a little sticky note. You can laminate it, use your Cricut to make a label and say purple equals HTV or black equals regular adhesive vinyl. Or you could do them, if you kind of know that, you could do them by brand. So like purple equals Cricut, black equals StarCraft, green equals Oracal 651. Do it however you want it, but all too often, and us guys in our studio, we have rolls like this. This is all that we have basically of vinyl, is they're in rolls and they are held together with white rubber bands. They're super cute white rubber bands. And that's mostly because Becca and I can basically look across the room and know if something is vinyl or HTV. But if you're a beginner and you're watching this, this is a great way to not get anything mixed up. The smaller pieces, we recommend taking a Sharpie and writing some initials on it just to make sure that you don't get those confused. But what about the large scraps? You just take it off a roll. You just needed a couple of inches of it. You have huge rolls like this. What do you do with them? Go ahead and color code them. Color code them with some cheap rubber bands. You guys will not ever regret it. As long as you can remember these color codes. I mean,
I love this idea because while we can look across the room and tell whether it's vinyl or heat transfer vinyl, if you're using Sport Flex or stretchy or heat transfer
or funny brands, sometimes brands feel different.
Sometimes that is difficult. So I love that color coding, Rachel. Fantastic.
I'm so glad you like it.
If you told me that yesterday, I forgot. So it's like a brand new amazing idea.
Half the time, guys, here's the thing. I know Becca's not listening to me, but just me being able to talk out loud usually just feels good enough for me to be like, okay, like I was telling her what the hacks were going to be today, like I wanted Becca's confirmation, when I knew that like she knew whatever I chose was fine, but just to say it out loud helped. So whether she was listening to me or not, totally not the point of the conversation. So that's totally fine. Just know Becca listens when it really matters. Okay?
I listen more times than not.
100%. Yeah. 100%. I don't know what I would do without Becca. So now I'm going to like awkwardly shove all these back in here.
Question about rolling. A member has been told not to roll their square sheets of vinyl. I said we do it all the time. Does it crush the vinyl? Can you use with the infusible ink sheets? You can use with the infusible ink. It does not crush the vinyl.
Nope.
Just don't do it super tight.
Be gentle. Don't do it super tight. Also, guys, if you have super sweaty hands like I do, I put infusible ink. I have to use my cotton gloves, of course, but I have to put infusible ink back in its tube. Usually that helps me because infusible ink is not really like vinyl where it doesn't scratch that often. It can scratch. If you look at it wrong, it'll scratch, and you don't want that. Heather, so sweet. Yes. She said, can we give a thumbs up? Heather, thank you so much.
Absolutely, give a thumbs up.
If you're liking this video, we're only halfway through. Oh my gosh, what time is it? Oh, Becca.
Good Lord,
guys, I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I love what I do. Oh wow. Anyways.
Other really quick question, is that a paper towel holder from the Dollar Tree?
Oh my gosh, guys. First of all, guys, quit stealing my hacks.
Yeah.
Quit. You just stay on the other side of that screen, guys, and hush. Totally kidding. I'm so glad you guys are asking questions because that means you're eager and I love you. Yes, this is a $1 paper towel holder from the Dollar Tree. It's amazing and it is absolutely perfect for holding rolls of vinyl. I channeled my inner Becca with this rainbow colors here.
Oh,
she said she was proud of me and that's the fuel I needed for my entire day.
Yeah.
Becca just saying she was proud of me. So this is what you can do with these. If you don't have rubber bands, you don't want to use rubber bands, or you just want to be cute and crafty, you can use this. Literally, guys, you pop it out, you use it. It'll flatten out just fine. You just roll it right back up and you pop it right back in here, guys. Seriously. So easy, so simple. I'm all about functional beauty as well. I'm super low maintenance in just about every aspect of my life, and to know that this is gorgeous yet functional, I can pop this color out without disrupting the whole layer, because guys, these are on here. Like if I shake it, honestly, it's not going really anywhere. It's shifted a little bit, not a lot. You can be able to slide a color out here, this green one out, without disrupting the whole color pattern. Just slide it right back in. So while it's adorable, it can be decor, it's also functional, which I am all about. So yeah, like Miss Heather said, give us a thumbs up if you like these. Love these. $1 at the Dollar Tree. These little paper towel holders really do the trick, so I love those, absolutely. Now, we're like on a Dollar Tree theme, so we'll just keep this theme going.
We love that because everyone's, I mean, most people are on a budget, and so we love that. We want to help you guys honor that.
Yeah. And we are all about finding you guys either the same quality or better quality at a lower price. We will not sacrifice quality. If we go somewhere else and get something cheaper and we don't like it as good as paying a little bit more, we will tell you. We're
Absolutely
honest. And these are amazing. These are alcohol pump bottles. You guys will see us use these on just about every project, especially for using adhesive vinyl. We use these on every single project. This is a pump bottle from the dollar store. It is in the kind of cosmetic section. They are used for usually what's it called? Nail polish remover. You fill it up with nail polish remover or face makeup remover or something like that, and you can just kind of, you know, press a cotton pad on there and use it for what you like. So we use them for alcohol. We always have paper towels with us just like this, and we fold up a paper towel and add some alcohol and wipe off our project before we add vinyl to it. It takes off any dirt, dust, oil from your hands, debris, anything like that off of that mug, and alcohol also dries super fast as well. I know a lot of people can't get it because of COVID, thanks COVID, but it'll come back in stock. It has for us. We've been able to stock up for you guys. So again, you can get this at the Dollar Tree. This, I'm going to say, probably 2 years old. This is probably 2 years old. And then we went back and wanted to get some to give you guys some amazing boxes. Like we do giveaways sometimes, and we like to fill a box with our favorite craft supplies. So we went back, and this is what they had. This is it.
Itty bitty.
Look at, guys,
although that is still a lot of alcohol.
It's still a lot of, guys, we only have to fill this up like once a year, especially because we have so many in the office. But still, guys, the same price. Look at this tiny thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so also, if you guys might have noticed, this lid, I don't know if you can see, this lid is a tad finicky. It's I mean, it's $1. It's from the Dollar Tree, so you know it's cheap. We buy these from Amazon. Sorry for the noise. I wanted to show you the packaging, so it's in a little cellophane bag. Wow, it's stuck. It's stuck. Okay, I got it. Sorry for that noise, guys. You can buy these in packs of 2. They're very comparable to this size, maybe a hair bigger. And the lids, guys, I mean, honestly, it's like luxury alcohol pumping right here. Like, this is luxury. It's beautiful. The cap is nice and strong. It's clear. It's pretty. You can add a cute little label on it if you want to. So that's amazing. Love that. If you guys don't have one of these, please get one. We absolutely adore these little alcohol pump bottles. We use them on the daily for any project. Again, if you're using glass, ceramic, plastic, guys, we even, I'm not going to say we because people think I'm crazy. I even will wipe down some wood if it's nice and smooth and flat wood, just to make sure that there's nothing on it that I don't want on it before I add my HTV or vinyl. The thing is, guys, vinyl is like a sticker. Just like this mug, it's like a sticker. And you want to minimize the amount of variables that will hurt this vinyl from sticking to that mug. So if one variable you can eliminate is just wiping it clean, you need to do that every single time. We want you guys to have project successes, not project fails, and this is a way to do that. So that's what we want to push you guys to do. So we love our alcohol pump bottles. They are absolutely amazing. Becca, how's the comments going?
Fantastic. I'm looking for a link right now.
Can I help you with anything?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
So, we're going to talk about transfer tapes now. Masking paper transfer tape versus the Cricut brand transfer tape. We have both of these in the studio, of course. This one's not open. We have a giant roll that we use as well. Masking paper transfer tape is what we grab 9 out of 10 times. This is a 6-inch by 100-foot roll of masking paper transfer tape. So it's basically...
Can I just stop you for a second?
Yes.
I hate to do this, but I'm very excited about this product.
Well, okay.
When I started working here at Maker's Gonna Learn, I did not know about this amazing product. And so I hated working with regular vinyl because all I used was regular Cricut brand transfer.
Becca, you have to tell them what you accidentally did as well.
What did I do?
Remember, you didn't just get the standard.
Oh, it was the strong
grip. It was the
strong grip.
Warning
because
to
when
all
I just
the
started
newbies.
out, just bought a brand new maker. I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy everything Cricut because obviously they know what they're doing. They have the best product for everything. And then I looked at it and I'm one of those bigger is better type of people. And so I was like, oh, strong grip. Of course I want that. My vinyl wouldn't come off of it. Terrible. I hated working with vinyl.
It's hard.
And then I started here at Maker's Gonna Learn. They told me about this miracle product, and I'm telling you, it makes all of the difference in the world. So now give your hack.
Well, it's not really a hack. I'm just kind of explaining some differences. That was an amazing testimony, Becca, because that's what all this is about.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't know that this exists. That Cricut doesn't have a brand of this, and if you're a Cricut user, you might not even know it exists, like Miss Becca didn't. We have regular standard grip transfer tape from Cricut, which, by the way, is clear, and I'm going to get into that here in just a moment because we do like that for certain projects because you want to just be able to see completely clear through the transfer tape. Now this, while it is of course not clear, you can still see under it. You can definitely see something's under it. You'll be able to read if something's under it. But if you're trying to place something, like the best example I can give is if you're trying to place like a design around the logo on a Starbucks cup, you want to be able to see every bit of that. You don't want anything to be cloudy, anything to be unclear. So we would go with the transfer tape from Cricut also. You guys will see this if you're members because we, if you didn't know, have amazing member-only content that we give you guys, projects that we create. We make videos for you guys and give those to you. You guys get to enjoy that exclusive, amazing, ad-free content. And I was using regular vinyl. I cut it out. It was little bitty letters, guys. The letters were tiny. I weeded it out. Should have reverse weeded, but I didn't. I weeded it out, and then I thought to myself, I want these letters to go down super, super well. I just don't know if the masking paper transfer tape is sticky enough. This is a very light tack transfer tape, so I opted to use this. Now, one thing you want to know is, what are you planning to put this on? We put it on plastic. That is what I used. It's actually an adorable s'mores caddy. I cannot wait for you guys to see it.
Yes, it's so cute.
It is so cute. So if you see that project, I explained in the video all that I'm explaining to you, which is that this was what I had in the supply list in the beginning of the video. But me, with my crafty knowledge, I decided that I wanted to use this, and it was definitely the right way to go. Good choice. So once you use both of these and you know that this one's a little bit more heavy duty than this one, this one's clear, this one's not clear, you'll kind of get a feel for when and where you want to use this. But Becca, do you agree we use the masking paper transfer tape 9 out of 10 times?
Oh, yeah, I mean, more than that.
And just to say, guys, we need to make a poll. If you guys are in our Facebook group, if you're a member, we need to make a hilarious poll. Are you a cutter or a ripper? Because Becca's a ripper. She'll take this and just and rip it. And it kills me. As you can see, there's a nice cut edge on here. This is my roll, my personal roll. You will never see me rip my transfer tape. Is it easy to rip? Yeah. Does it usually rip in a straight line? It sure does. But I'm not a ripper. So guys, are you a ripper or are you a cutter? Because let me tell you, I'm a cutter. I love that though. So fun. So that's just a little bit of a difference. If you guys are new, again, this whole live is amazing for beginners. Oh, we have a ripper. Lori, you're a ripper.
She's a ripper.
Oh no. Okay, we've got Shirley's a cutter. Shay's a cutter. Yes.
Shay, we can still be friends, but
Anna's a cutter.
I think you should try the ripping.
Oh, Jill's a ripper. Elaine's a ripper. Guys, this is fun. This has started something.
I know.
I love this.
I know, I love it.
Ripper cutter. You guys are cracking me up. So here's the transfer tape you'll need. We love both of these. I've been using this a little more often because I've been doing a lot with like little projects that I really need to very carefully position and align. And it's hard to do that when you can't see all the way through your transfer tape. But other than that, we always use our masking paper transfer tape, which we love. Now, guys, this next one is not a Cricut hack, but it's a craft hack, and it's one that Becca wanted me to add, and it's amazing, so I'm going to do it. So this hack is, and it's usually best, guys, I didn't want to like waste glue, so if it doesn't work perfectly, please just take my word for it, please. But shameless plug, this is the amazing Lynn Lily glue gun. We adore it. Don't mind this guy, he fell off, it's fine. But this is our Lynn Lily. It is a cordless hot glue gun. This thing is amazing. And the hack here is when you run out of glue, and usually this glue sticks all the way in there, so again, I didn't want to waste it, so sorry. But you're going to take the end of a new glue stick, add a little bit of glue right there on the glue stick, so you're just adding glue to glue. And then again, this will be farther in there, but you just add that glue right to the back of that stick. Align that and let that dry like that, guys. And it's going to be an extra, look at that. It's going to be an extra long glue stick. You don't have to hold the glue stick and have that awkward moment when you're putting a new stick in and you know it just doesn't really feel right. You have to like hold it with your hands. All crafters know what we're talking about. We can't stand that, so this is an amazing hack for that. It stays on perfectly straight, and it's amazing. And also, we love the precision tip from our Lynn Lily. We cannot live without it, honestly. This was one of the products that we thought, I don't think we'll really use that very much. Guys, we use the Lynn Lily all the time. All the paper crafts that we usually sometimes would use the ATG gun for, we use the Lynn Lily for, because sometimes it's just better. It's amazing. We absolutely love it. Okay, now number 10, we're on the last one. I'm super proud. I'm proud of us. Becca, I rallied. I rallied with my time.
You did.
I rallied.
It was not looking good.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Ooh, what's the name of the glue gun, Rach?
The glue gun is our Lynn Lily. This is our Lynn Lily glue gun.
Do we have a link for this?
Do we?
Did you add it? I have asked 1,000 times.
Rachel. I did add it. I added it.
Okay, we can still
No,
be
I
friends.
didn't add it. No. It's not there.
Oh.
It's not there.
Is it on YouTube?
Hey, guess where it is, Becca?
Where?
It's in the comments. Yay. It's in the comments, guys.
Who's here?
Huh?
Who's in that? Wait, where?
What?
Where is it in the comments?
It's in the comments, in the description.
Oh, I thought you meant on the...
It's in the description.
I was like, who's posting things? I thought someone just posted it.
That was you. That was you,
Yeah,
Becca.
that was the transfer tape.
I love it.
Okay, fantastic. You're the best. We can be
friends.
friends.
So, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I skipped half of number 1, so this is technically like 9.5 and 10. So I'm not going to demo this because we're almost out of time, so I'm sorry. But first, Karen, will this be available to watch later? Yes, please watch this later. We would love for you guys to do that. Again, this is like for beginners. You guys have asked some incredible questions. So again, this is our mat that we just cleaned. Guys, I'm just going to toot my own horn. This mat looks almost new. This is gorgeous. What you can do, now Becca has admitted she has not done this. However, if you guys are...
A lot of you have tried to get me to do it.
Yeah, if you guys are in a bind or you really want to make sure that your mat stays, really clean for as long as you can get really cheap contact paper. They even have it at the dollar store. Most of the time, it's cut super close to the mat. This one's 13.5 inches. So look at that. It will definitely fit on the mat. You lay this out sticky side up with your mat. Just lay it on out, and that way you can put your felt down on contact paper. So I highly suggest to use a cutting board and a rotary blade, or use a paper trimmer to cut this. Just make it super easy. Or again, since this is 13.5 inches, you can just lay it over the whole mat, and that way your felt or your leather and things like that will be protected from the stickiness of your mat. Now again, that was just half of a hack because it went with number 1, which was to clean your mat with a baby wipe. So my second point to that was, once you get it clean, if you want it to stay clean, you can use contact paper. Love the hack. You guys can thank Becca for thinking up that one. Again, you guys have tried to get us to do it. Maybe we'll definitely do it in an upcoming video.
Yeah.
Because like Rosalind said, it really does work.
Maybe Rachel will even make the felt project.
Oh my gosh, Becca, are you going to get me to make felt?
Maybe.
I think
maybe you can hand sew it too.
I think
it's all of your favorite things.
Wow, hand sewing felt? I love it. Becca, that's why you're here. That's why you're here. So, guys, I actually had one more hack, but Becca was really excited to change cameras, but that's okay.
I just want everyone to see how beautiful you are today.
Guys.
Also, I like clicking buttons.
Also, I like
I haven't got to pushing a button.
Ding. Also, if you didn't know, which I know you don't know because you're not here, sorry to assume, but we have these little red lights on our cameras, and when Becca switches a camera, I can see which camera she switched it to without having to hear a click or ask her or tell her. So I know that she switched cameras because I saw the little red light show up, which is so handy. So anyways, guys, this can easily be done front facing anyways. Our last hack is to keep these. These are literally essential. You cannot lay out your mats just facing the world with no protection. You can't throw them on top of each other. You're gonna get dust over time on your mat. Keep these, keep these, keep these. These are just the mat protectors that come with it. A lot of people think they should throw these away. And I have another fun hack, but unfortunately I didn't have one that wasn't opened, so I didn't have it on the table. While you're at the Dollar Tree getting your alcohol pump bottles and your paper towel holders for this incredible hack, go ahead and grab a, brace yourself, shower curtain liner. Grab one. You can super easily lay it on your mat, draw around, trace your mat with a Sharpie and just cut it out, and you will have an amazing makeshift protector if you happen to lose this or it gets lost or you throw it away or anything like that. But just hands down, your mats have to be protected some way or another. So if you want to go that route, if you happen to lose it or if you threw it away because maybe you're new and you didn't know, make sure that you need to keep this covered. Jill, can you clean the covers to the mats? Sure. You can take alcohol and a paper towel and clean. It's just a little piece of plastic. That's it. So if you accidentally have it in the floor and step on it, some of us have even accidentally had it slip in the floor, and since it's clear, we've accidentally stepped on it and almost just bit it. But if that happens to you and it gets super dirty or falls on the floor, or let's say you cram it in the trash can, then you're like, oh my gosh, and you dig it out of the trash can. If you want to clean it, use one of those baby wipes from the Dollar Tree that you're gonna need to clean your mats, or use alcohol and a paper towel, whatever you need. That's totally fine. Let's see, Shirley, no, it's not. Was it this? Shirley said, oh, is that a scratch I see on the table?
If we scratch that table,
no.
we
These are pieces of vinyl. Also, this is quartz.
Yeah, we're not.
This is straight. This had to be, I'm just going to be real with you, okay? Me and Becca agree that this table is way too low for us. I get comments on videos all the time, that table's too low for you. Me and Becca are 5'10". We know. We need to be, this is a good height. Honestly, this is a good height. That's not how it is. The problem is, this table was built specifically for this tabletop. It is also drilled into the floor.
Yeah.
Drilled straight into the concrete floor. So this is a very heavy duty setup we've got here. So it's not going nowhere. We can't scratch this. I think me and Beck would have to try super hard to scratch this tabletop for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. James, can I come work there? You can pay me in vinyl. I keep saying James, but I know it's Josie. I apologize. Josie, that sounds amazing. That sounds great. That'd be a great payment method too, just vinyl. That sounds amazing. I love it. Oh, when you throw away the mat, save the cover. Cut the cover in place of acetate. Elaine, I love that. So yeah, if you happen to, that's a great point. If you happen to get all the life out of a mat that you can, and you're like, I think I'm going to retire it, I'm going to throw it away, grab that cover and keep it. Great, Elaine. That's a great little hack there. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for this amazing live. I've had a ton of fun. If we had some newbies here, again, I'm so happy to have you here, and go grab a membership for just $1 if you want to see what we have to offer and check us out. You can try that for 30 days. We hope that you enjoy it. I've had a ton of fun here. We are going to be live in the member-only Facebook group tomorrow. You're going to see Miss
Ooh, we have a fun project we're doing. Real quickly, if you are a Makers Gonna Learn member and are a member of our Facebook group, we do lives over there on Thursdays, if you didn't know that. And we go ahead and schedule the event. So I think there are 6 weeks of events scheduled out. So if you go to our events in the private Facebook group and RSVP, whether you are 100% sure you can come or not, go ahead and RSVP so that you can get a notification when the event goes live.
Do. Yes, we want to see you all over there. And again, that's a member-only perk, is those amazing member-only live streams where we give you guys sneak peeks to new things coming and fun little Q&As. We've got a lot of fun things planned for this summer. We cannot wait to get you guys in on it. You're going to love it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for a great video. Becca, have I missed any questions or anything from our amazing
We probably have.
Friends?
Honestly, we have had so much activity, and
That's
I love
awesome,
it. It's so
though.
fantastic.
I love that. Guys, I wish that Okay, if you're a member, just wait till tomorrow because I wish you could see Becca's nails. They are so cute. I've been staring at them all week. They're all multicolored and they look just like Becca. So if you're a member or if you're not a member, maybe just join just to see Becca's nails tomorrow. I think that would be a deal, like a deal and a steal. So
I'm going to wear gloves because I'm going to be so self-conscious.
Don't. So guys, thank you so very much. Becca's going to show you all her nails tomorrow. Mine are nothing. Mine leave little to be desired, and Becca's are just going to blow you away.
Well, you just have so much personality. They don't even notice your nails, Rachel. I know. Guys, apparently, I can't tell. I needed to comment on this. Aaliyah said that you talked the baby bird right beside me. So either you're very calming or very boring.
Oh, you know, I'm going to take that as calming because I like to think of myself as definitely not boring, at least from 7 to 3 Monday through Friday. So I don't think I'm boring.
After that, you can be a total
After
boring.
that, I'm a couch potato. I have to get spray tans because I don't want to go out in the sun, okay, guys? So, but from 7 to 3 Monday through Friday, I like to think that I'm the life of the party. So, me and Becca can fight about that later.
We will.
Yes.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. No, we all know it's me. That's why we're not gonna fight.
I don't think Tanner's seen them, Josie. I don't think Tanner's seen them.
No, yeah.
No, because I got them done this weekend.
Well, maybe you should just send him a picture. While he's on vacation, just snap a pic and let Tanner see Becca's gorgeous nails.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so very much. We're so happy to have this live with you.
So fun to be with you guys. Yes, I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much.
This was my first live in here, I think. And it was one for the books. It was amazing. If you guys have any questions, definitely ask them down below. Go get that $1 membership trial. We can't wait to see you over there and welcome you into our amazing die cutting family. We will see you tomorrow in the member only Facebook group.